Hey guys, I want to get on here and make a video. I'm pretty much going to react to Jasmine on My Jazzy Life, her latest video that she made. Basically, Jasmine opens up. She lets us know that she has went on this trip to Colorado to basically see Chrissy, which is quote unquote supposed to be her bestie again, to see her daughter graduate. She pretty much is taking her on a vlog, basically where she's letting us know how she's recouping the money that she supposedly lost. According to her, she pretty much has to put Caitlyn into therapy, which we already knew she should have been done, especially with speech therapy, considering how Caitlyn, speech is not improving. We pretty much see her do the bare minimum as usual. Like I said, I knew she wasn't gonna get the kids' hair, the boys' haircut, or the children's hair done, braided, or nothing. It really is mind-boggling that she can get on camera and present those kids in the way that she does. A lot of her actors have said things over the past, couple of months about how she keeps the children not kept up. Considering that, she is collecting a YouTube check, you would think that she would use some of the money to, keep the children's appearance up, at least do the minimum. Get haircuts and get the kids' hair braided or whatever, whatnot. Jasmine is pretty much still not doing that. She's doing, as I say, piss poor parenting. But yet she makes the vlog, wants us to watch her pretty much do DoorDash, because in her mind, like she says, she getting to the money. The little song that she does about how she's getting to the money. My thing is, like I have said, and numerous other reactors pretty much said the same thing. Only way we'd really be saying Jasmine would be getting to the money if she get a real job. It seems like Jasmine doing everything but hula hooping around the idea of getting a job. I mean, it's no excuse at the end of the day. You are at home all day. There pretty much are remote jobs everywhere. So it's not one of those things where you really have to leave home if that's your issue. I don't understand why she don't want to have a 9 to 5 anyway, considering that she needs the extra income. It's pretty much clear that she does, because if anybody knows, DoorDash might do okay, but it's not supplementing her additional income. It might buy a couple of things, might buy some groceries here and there, but it's not going to supplement as well as a full-time paying job would, considering that, most jobs she would get the benefits as well, medical, dental, and all the other things. I don't understand why Jasmine is pretty much want to stay in this box and don't want to grow up. She pretty much reminds me of that book, Peter Pan. I guess she don't ever want to grow up. Main reason why I don't think Jasmine wants to grow up is that nobody's holding her accountable, mainly her mom. I pretty much put a bad taste in my mouth when I seen her post where she basically put a picture up of her sister. If you don't know who her sister is, she has a sister that's pretty much special needs, and she's pretty much in a home. And I guess she got really, really sick, and so everybody had to rally around her, which in my mind, it's really sickening, because it seems like they only visit this lady when she has issues or something arises. And it seems like to me, now I could be wrong, like they just put her in this particular place and they pretty much, left her there. They don't go see her as often as they should. But what really disgusted me was that Jasmine put this lady up on her Instagram, and I think she posted on her YouTube as well, laying in the hospital bed. In a vulnerable state like that, you should not want to put your sister up there where she's vulnerable for the whole world to see, and especially for a YouTube check. But we know how Jasmine do. That's pretty much why, in my mind, that she went to Caitlyn's graduation. It was all about being able to film and get some content. Because because Jasmine really don't have no content over there. All she do basically is just vlog that boring life of hers. And pretty much when the kids are in school, she'll vlog them playing some type of sport. But I guess when the kids out of school, she really ain't got no activities for them to do, so it really ain't much for them to do. But it's the idea that she pretty much filmed those kids being unkempt with their hair not done, not even presentable to even be on camera. And not only that, for the whole world to see. But my mind is like anybody else can see, Jasmine pretty much is a piss poor parent. All she cares about is getting on that camera and pretty much trying to make a little coin. I mean, it's never wrong with that, but at the end of the day, if you're going to make the coin, why not use that coin and fix your kids up? So that way they at least be presentable when you put them in front of the camera. But it kind of blew my mind when she decided that she had an epiphany and decided to put Caitlyn in therapy. Now, I don't understand what kind of therapy is. Is it regular therapy? Is it speech? I don't know. Hoping it's at least speech, because it's pretty evident that the young lady needs to speak. She's been needing it for years, but Jasmine has been neglecting her as just as much as she was neglecting her last kid, Legend. considering that he needed to have his head addressed, which is why he had to wear the helmet in the first place. Jasmine pretty much doesn't pay attention to those children. That's why a lot of the disabilities and things they have are pretty much coming out into the opening, and she pretty much can't hide them no more, so she decides she's going to go and try to fix them. But my thing is nothing wrong with fixing it, but you should have been fixing it from day one. Poor Legend, he's been dragged through the mud. People talking about how his hairline, he look like he almost 50 years old. It's no excuse. Jasmine can take that boy to the barbershop. She only got 2 sons. I mean, come on, haircut. Most traditional haircuts are maybe about $20. You can take both of them kids and get their hair cut. It's no excuse. Like to me, she waiting on Hannah to go get the girl's hair braided as usual because she can't be a mom and do it herself. Because if you got two working eyes, you should be able to see those kids need hair been needing done. A lot of them still got the old braids up they had, I guess, whenever they was at Hannah's house. But we know they'll get a new hairdo if and when they go to Hannah's house. Because Hannah, I pretty much don't play that. You can tell. She makes sure they at least look nice and neat when they're around her, which is something that Jasmine needs to learn how to do. It's bad that a stepmom is doing better than the original mom, but at least somebody cares enough for the kids to do something. It's sad how she bring them on camera and act like it's okay, it's normal. That's the part that blows me every time. She bring them on camera like the way they dress and present like that's normal activity. But really, a decent mom knows that those children are unkempt. They are not being properly groomed properly. I don't even know the children even having hygiene, if they're taking care of their hygiene properly. I don't know. But you have to blame that on Jasmine because at the end of the day, she is the parent. But it blew me how she think that this little DoorDash skit that she be doing that actually is a money maker. She ain't fooling me. You at the most, you probably can pay maybe 1 or 2 bills with that. You can't really maintain no household, no DoorDash. That's pretty much a part-time scheme. She needs to grow up and get a real job. But I don't know what kind of type of time Jasmine on over there. Now, the YouTube streets are saying she might be getting some disability check for those kids. That's probably why she don't try to get a full-time job, because she pretty much don't want to make over the limit. The more and more I think about it, that could be a possibility. But either way, whatever she getting in that household income-wise, she needs to return that money and invest it in her children via their hair and their actual clothing. And hopefully when school start back, we won't see the same routine of her fixing these lunches. And the lunches that she fixed be piss poor too. If you're going to fix lunches, at least have content where the children have decent meals. Jasmine throw anything that she got, ravioli, anything she can find in them cabinets, she going to throw it in them little silver containers and call it lunch. My thing is, if you can't afford to send the kids proper meals, just let them eat at school. I mean, problem solved. Because I think most of the time when people fix lunch for their kids, either their kids got certain things they don't eat, or they trying to improve what their children eat in the first place. Look like what she's packing be worse than what they got at school. But I digress. But hopefully Jasmine will get herself together. But I don't see it coming no time soon. Become a better mother. Present these kids better in front of the camera. But she want to paint this narrative that she pretty much DoorDash, and that's how she pretty much got her money back. Like she said, a lot of people were saying that she spent the money in Colorado that she was supposed to spend on her rent. My thing is, we don't care how you spending your money. If you spent it, we don't care. That ain't our problem. As long as you don't get up here and do that $500 deal like you did last time, telling us you need $500 for your deposit. I.e. the double deposit. She gonna come up with a loud scheme to try to fool the people, to try to get in their pockets. My thing is, whatever you ain't got, get it out the money that you getting from TikTok. Yep, I said TikTok. She over there now. She got a new little scheme. She over there begging and battling for 30 days and 30 nights over there at TikTok. My thing is, I ain't got a problem with you over there doing your big one over there on TikTok, but don't get another income going over there, and then don't use the money to properly do what you're supposed to do for your children. Especially as a mother, I don't understand how you can just get up there and just present those kids like that and think that it's okay. But I caught her. She was over there. First it was her and Chrissy, but I guess the word got out and Peach was over there with her, and I saw some other people over there. I guess she's gonna try to build her little following up over there on TikTok and see what she got going on over there. But my thing is, jabbing on 3 platforms that I know of, so it's no excuse why the children should not have at least hair braided and haircuts. It's no excuse, bare minimum. She should be buying clothes every month for those kids. I mean, me personally, I got a child. Every month I'm buying shoes, clothes, something every month. It don't go a month that I don't buy something. If I'm doing buy underwears and socks, t-shirts, something. Haircuts got to be did. You need to do the basic grooming for your children, because at the end of the day, your children are a reflection of you. I never understood that about Jasmine. She get those kids up there, she'll present them any kind of way, and she don't even care. As long as she can throw that camera in their face, make a little video, and make her a little coin, she fine. But I don't understand how she can just present her kids like that. But that little scene with her mom, and look like her dad up there visiting her sister, I just shook my head. Because then they pretty much visit this young lady when she pretty much at her lowest point. This should be a thing where y'all do this weekly or however it goes, and you should be keeping up with her progress, considering that you probably are the reason why she's in there. I don't understand how people put people in places like that and then decide they want to pretty much don't want to go see about them. That's how people get mistreated and things happen to them in facilities like that, because the family is not being proactive, paying attention and seeing how their progress is going, most importantly how their care plan is. I know this because at the end of the day I used to be a caregiver. It's a lot of things I have seen, a lot of things, that I've seen good. But at the end of the day, you don't know what a person is doing to your family member until you make a visit. And it seems like to me that's not something that they're doing. It seems like it just, the picture, the way it looked, it really was distasteful in the first place. And you could tell it was pretty much for content. It didn't seem like she was concerned about her sister or nothing like that. Because at first they said a while back that she had gotten sick. But this particular picture, I saw this on Instagram, on her page, and I was like, here she go again. She back with that same kind of BS. But yeah, she ran her behind up there to Caitlin's birthday party, and she pretty much, like she doing, throwing that camera in people's faces, and she pretty much got Caitlin doxxed. Now, allegedly they were saying that the school that Chrissy's daughter graduated from, that it wasn't a regular regular high school. Now I don't know how true it is. Like why I say allegedly. They're saying that it's pretty much a alternative type school, basically something close to like if you get a GED, something similar to that, but not a GED. But yeah, people are like, well, at least she graduated. Yeah, you're right. At least she did graduate. But it's just the idea that her information even got out there because Jasmine can't keep her camera out of people's faces. And I guess somebody got a glimpse of the name of the school and went and Googled it and found out exactly who it was. Now, she pretty much trying to rekindle this romance, as I say, with Chrissy. That's for content, too. It could be genuine, but more than anything is for content, because Jasmine pretty much don't have no content now. She got content, but she don't know how to put it together and put it in front of the camera. She got 5 kids. She got herself, and she pretty much got a piss poor life, but she could be presenting that, but we pretty much see the same song and dance. She gonna show us them meals. She gonna over-season them. She gonna pretty much go in there and take that towel across ledge and face and not get him a haircut, and then she gonna get the kids up and get them out the door and do what it is they do. But she really don't have no content now, considering that the kids don't go to school. Because normally she could, show herself getting them off to school. She can't show that no more. So she pretty much don't have no content. At the end of the day, she don't do nothing with them. She ain't got nothing lined up for the summer. She ain't got no kind of activities, programs, nothing. At their age, there's plenty of things those kids can do, I'm pretty sure, in the state of Texas. But with the way Jasmine operate, it ain't nothing to do, because then she ain't trying to spend no money on nothing. So you can imagine those kids be sitting home every day, bored, nothing to do, watching her throw that camera up and do what she do. But according to the YouTube street, a lot of people want her to do one simple thing, that's free Bentley. Because at the end of the day, Jasmine not take care of that dog properly. Every time I see a dog, like he done got smaller and smaller. Like he need a grooming really bad. He probably ain't even got his shots. Jasmine need to get that dog to somebody that actually can properly take care of him. But for selfish reasons, she not going to give him up. Because at the end of the day, she, I don't know. I don't understand why she hadn't gave that dog up myself, because she couldn't love the dog and not properly take care of the dog. It's obvious the dog is not being groomed properly. That's the first thing. I don't even know if the dog eating properly, but I know that dog is very, very small, and every time you see him, you can tell the hair is overgrown. He can barely see. And if you listen to her vlogs real carefully, you hear him barking in the background. People be like, why she won't let him out? I don't know. I never understood that either. He could at least go out in the backyard, because the house she had before, I know it was fenced in. She could have let him out in the backyard and run around. Jasmine don't use her head. She pretty much do the most, and she just be winging it over there. And, like I said, she got that piss poor content. That's pretty much what she display on here for a YouTube coin. But like I told y'all, she over there now on TikTok trying to see what she can do over there. I think she'll like TikTok, because at the end of the day, she can beg over there. Like she do on YouTube, except over there, that's what they do. They beg via giving gifts. So she pretty much in her element now. She probably do her big one over there. But we going to wait and see, and we ain't going to hold our breath and see whether or not she actually would do something for the children. But yeah, I just want to give y'all a reaction to that particular video that Jasmine put out. I hadn't been doing reactions on Jasmine lately. I was going to get back into the swing of it and start back reacting. Those of you that wondering where I went, I pretty much be, over there on TikTok. If you to the point you on TikTok, come follow me over there. I have a I have a page over there. It's called Ice Therapy. I hope you guys can come over there and support, and most importantly, run my account up, because I need to get my supporters up over there, because I do content over there as well. But I'm going to be coming back over here to YouTube and concentrating more on my channel and pushing out some videos. Hope you guys support. Leave me a comment, and most importantly, if you like this video, thumbs it up, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Thank you guys.